All right, here we go. We're starting the bracket. Our first matchup here, we have Talos against Renma. Talos, a relatively new member to the Ottawa FGC, a Wagner main. Renma was looking to play some Tekken tonight. That didn't quite happen because we didn't quite hit our numbers in time. So he's going to try his hand at some Undernight Inbirth. I believe he's a Nanase player. I gotta say in this brief interlude here that this game is just very visually appealing. It's got a distinct aesthetic, and it's something I can definitely get down with. All right, here we go. We're going right into it. No button checks, no nothing. Wagner, Nanase.
What's a button check?
Joining me on the mic, the one, the only Bracket Man.
Woo!
Welcome, Paul.
Okay, so Wagner versus Nanase, they're both going to try to go in. Wagner, I think, is a little bit better at that, and especially because of... Oh,
it was buttons.
No?
Baited.
I mean, it wasn't buttons until it was buttons. It's the secret long button check.
Okay. All right, things look...
Are we back? Oh, they're just playing it out? Looks like it. Okay.
I guess, yeah.
So, Wagner is, I feel, does what Nanase does, but a little bit better just because Wagner can have sword installs and shield installs, which are really solid. Plus relentless pressure and really nice little resets.
I think those are probably going to go a lot longer than they would against any other opponent, just because, again, Renma relatively new to the game, just figuring shit out.
Trying to get TK fireballs, but Wagner EX. And so, tries to bait with a dive kick. Good punish. All right. Nice little bit of damage. Sets up a fireball to prevent the rush. Nanase takes her turn. So that tornado that comes up,
yeah.
If you do the EX version of that with Nanase, it's like super plus. It's ridiculous.
So again, Max just out here. Renma with the relentless pressure.
Yep.
I mean, that's sort of the nature of this matchup.
Oh no,
pressure,
DP
pressure.
by accident, and we got a punish from Talos. Just misses it.
Seems like they're just swinging a lot here neutral.
So that's one weakness of Wagner, is that her dive kick is punishable. And when she doesn't have, if she does not DP EXs, she has 0 invulnerability, which is why Renma was able to hit her out of it. But capitalizing with a nice combo of his own there, Talos has almost closed it out. Doing a bit of zoning, then rushing in, but Talos ties up the rounds. Goes for the third.
Now, with those Nanase fireballs, do they go away when she gets hit?
Yes.
They do. There we go.
No sooner have you asked, because I honestly would not have been able to answer that without that happening. Oh, we just got teleports. Nice clip. Oh, I think you could have picked that up, but he's still learning to recognize it. Oh, shield rush. That's plus at proper ranges.
Oh.
Yeah, Wagner's a good character. Ooh.
Definitely.
Nice dash though. Oh, he's so close to picking these stray hits up. Dive kick from that high is minus. Set up a meaty. Oh, just throw a few more fireballs. Punish your dive kick, and Renma takes the first game.
1-0 for him. 2 out of 3.
All right.
Like, there's a good character. Understatement of the century, says Randy.
I mean, look, wow, Will. Okay. Shadow versus when I get home and open up packs that have cards that I want. Anyways, oh, he missed the punish on the dive kick that time, and Talos capitalizes. Just little bits and pieces of damage coming out from both of these guys here. Sets up a fireball, runs behind it. Oh, trades though. He's missing his punishes now on that dive kick because she's so high up, you can actually punish her. Oh, he almost had the nice air conversion too. Oh, that's invuln. Yep. Resets into 6C. Nice block this time. He's watching for it now. All right, and now Renma's on match point.
1 round away from winning his first tournament match in UNIST.
There's the punish that he's been looking for. Oh. Ooh, close to pick up. Oh, he almost got that EX rush. Dive kick too high. Renma's got like the nice starts of combos.
Yeah.
He like as he plays more, he's gonna learn like where he can pick up and how many OTGs you get and everything, and then it'll start really coming together. Same with Talos. Talos has got some nice starts of B&Bs, but just needs a little more practice in neutral.
It's just like that, he takes it.
Yep. A good start though.
Man, definitely a lot of points of promise, like you said, areas where these players can sort of improve and pick it up and really sort of drive their game to the next level. Sort of definitely see that a lot of incremental growth there in the early stages. You piece things together, you learn things organically, you figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, the way that these guys learn, I admire, because I've never been able to learn a fighting game just by playing. Like, I have to go into training mode. Like, it takes a lot of like guts to just go out there and play. A lot more than I have. So kudos to both of them. They played well.
All right, so here we go. We've got arguably the biggest villain in the Ottawa FGC. We got Adam.
Arguably.
Arguably.
Not arguably. He is the biggest villain. He plays Hilda.
I feel like he plays the Hilda function in every game.
Hilda is the wobbling of Undernight. You heard it here first. I'm not salty at all. No, I said Hilda is the wobbling of Undernight. Biggest grubber. What does that even mean? I'm so confused now. He was just going to leave the color menu without getting Cam's color. What a goober. Like... Cam has superior taste in Yuzu colors, as we can tell.
He's got Lemonade Yuzu?
You got Lemonade Yuzu, and you got Vaporwave OCAD graduate Yuzu. What? Oh. All right, here we go. Are you doing a button check or are you just going right in? You can pause at the start. What did just happen? Cut. The scripted event has been canceled.
He's in violation of our core values.
Oh. Can I take the game?
From character select.
What a statement.
I know, right? It's X. How weird is that?
That's crazy. Some would even say wild. All right. Cam decided to eschew Gorilla Gordo for the much more finesse character of Yuzu, which I respect in every way. So we got two zoners, one with a sword and one with evil powers. I don't even know what it means anymore. Ooh. Oh, Cam with a nice start. Oh, not close enough for the dash C though. That is the hit confirm, but it's pretty range dependent. He's doing a good job of being really patient here. Oh, just misses the slash. Ooh. Oh, he dashes away. Oh, but the orb.
Man, Hilda just so hard to
nice assault over. Boom, boom. Oh, he missed.
Hilda just looks so hard to fight against with these orbs, and then you get things falling from the sky.
Hilda's not that bad. It's like it's a lot of reacting basically. You have to Adam loves doing that. That's what happens when you hold a button for forever. Oh god, and he does the overhead. Yeah, so you can just... Oh, nice. EX through that. You have to like block on reaction with Hilda. Like hold down back. Her overheads are typically slow enough that you can get through. But yeah, what Randy said in chat, that's completely correct. Myself included. I lose to Adam all the time. Oh, so that's an overhead. Cam's just holding forward, slowly, menacingly walking towards him. So that back spike is plus a lot on block, and it gets more plus when he CS's like that. It's insane. Adam takes the first game fairly cleanly.
Was pretty relaxed, just hanging out. Not too stressed.
When is Adam ever stressed? I've never seen him have a stressed look on his face in my life. I'm fairly certain he's incapable of feeling stress. All right, and now the mixer. Reset into overhead. Excellent damage from Adam here. Reset into standing. Oh. This might be a perfect here. Oh. And it is.
Wow.
Just like that.
Well, here we go. Camsu's figured something out. He's in now.
Oh, he missed his throw combo. You need to 4C after that. And the classic Hilda jump back dive kick on wake up. When you don't meaty properly, get dive kicked. Oh, he tried to reset him, but it seemed to miss. Oh, got clipped by the low, got clipped by the overhead. See, she can kind of just do that. It's like, I'm going to go into the low, now I'm going to go into the overhead, one right after the other. Oh. Cam's getting these stray hits. He's really close to converting, but Adam takes it.
All right, you're up, my friend. Good luck.
All right, there we go.
All right, here we go. Going from commentating to playing. bracketmanps, sorry, Masen. Time to see the wonderful Merkava play. Against Renma here. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight to Downtown Rumble Tournament Edition, coming to you live from the Blurry Pixel in 201 Queen Street in downtown Ottawa. We're live here every Wednesday, so we run monthly tournaments. So this week we have Tekken 7 and UNIST, a newcomer in our tournament rotation. Next week we'll have casual nights. So normally we sort of put up some setups, let people play whatever they want. We'll also have sort of special events by times. Then the following week it's Street Fighter V and Dragon Ball FighterZ, followed by another casual week. We also highly recommend coming by the Blurry Pixel even when there's not a Downtown Rumble on. It's just a great place to hang out, have a few drinks, kick back, enjoy a great video game themed bar. Anyways, here, joining me on the mic now, we have Sage. Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Just finished my obligatory ad deck, so now we're ready to talk about some units.
I'm glad I always take the analyst position so that I never have to do the ad deck. Do you get the hype people to do the ad deck?
Yeah. All right, so we got some updated names here.
Yeah, so we have, sorry, on the left, it's actually Paul, don't believe his lies, versus DTR's own Renma. Oh, nice opening. So, Merkava's a really weird character. He has big, long, full-screen noodly arms and fly pressure in a game that's otherwise very honest and Street Fighter-like. And whereas Nanase is kind of more traditional, you know, she's got some movement options with flying on her sword. She can throw fireballs. Paul's going to end this. And there's the overhead. Does that overhead pops into the air and just crushes any kind of like throw or low mash that you try to do.
Okay.
Nice. That was a safe jump. He's got the flight mode safe jumps down. And he goes into the second round with 200 meter, almost 197. So Remma's going to try to get some space somehow. Oh, but he doesn't block the second overhead. Here's the usual ender. This time, oh, he tried to go for something tricky and Remma just mashed out of it. See, he's not really comfortable with the neutral because he keeps trying to throw Nanase's fireball and then follow up after it. But Merkava just goes over the fireball.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times there with the flight.
Yeah. Oh, big read on that DP. There, so when she does that slide, she has like some low or overhead options off it.
Okay.
And she also just has a frame trap, which is very unsafe, but it worked there because it hit. And this should be death because he has the meter. Oh no, he just saves it and punishes the DP. So there's some stakes here.
Is there?
Abe told Remma that if he could take a round on Paul, he would buy him 1 milkshake per round.
So does Paul just let him win a game and they split the milkshakes?
That would be the play, right?
Milkshake collusion.
Just give him 1 round per game and split the That's why I'm whispering so Paul can't hear me. Oh, look how he just floats over the fireball. He obviously has there's the overhead option off that charge. So Remma has to figure out how to abuse the fact that Paul is just jumping every single fireball. It's not like you can block in the air in this game against most attacks. Oh, hits him low.
Oh, into the
There,
low.
yeah, empty low. Recover really rewards. Oh, that was not. I think that he missed input and got the wrong super. Because not all supers in this game are invincible. Oh, that is hard to punish. Oh my god. Paul killing the scene. So that super is weird. It is punishable, but what you have to do is shield the second to last hit. And then the shield will carry over to the last hit and leave him -5. And then you can like throw punish. And if you don't do this, it's safe.
Wow.
And then he just frame traps into another super.
All right, he's out. What can Remma do here?
Oh, there's that super.
All right, quick 2-0.
Quick 2-0.
All right, could I get Adam and
All right,
I'm
so
up.
you're up, my friend.
All right,
Thank you for
wish me
stopping
luck.
by. Good luck. All right, next up on stream we have Adam, aka Hashdaddy, up against Bella Sage, aka Sage, aka Phil. I believe this is some winner semifinals action. So let's just confirm that here. Sure, yeah, welcome. The revolving door of DTR commentators continues. Joining me now, we have Dinosaurzez himself, Mr. Cameron.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'll be out of the bracket soon, don't worry.
How's the switch to Yuzu coming? How's that
It's
work out?
hard. It's like playing a different game than playing Gordo. Because with Gordo, you just kind of do like privilege shit and don't really think too much, which is why I wanted to stop playing him because I didn't have any motivation to actually learn how to do things.
True. Yuzu does seem like a big thinkums character.
Yeah, and you have to like play chess with yourself, like in your block string, right? 'Cause you have to think like in advance. Like if I want to do this, that's gonna consume this mark. So then like I can't do X move like 2 moves later without exiting stance. So like with Gordo, you just like buttons into 2-2C and you're like, Lamau, I'm +7, and then you do more stuff and like more buttons. And if you ever get in trouble, you just use your 7-frame full screen DP.
Yeah.
So it's fun though. I'm really enjoying it so far, despite like what you saw on stream, which was me getting washed. But so I don't know actually how much experience Adam has against Hilda. Because Phil hasn't been out to Pixel in a long while. Perhaps Adam's gotten some matchup experience at Quick, but Wagner is sort of a short-range character, so typically the kind of character that struggles against Hilda, but Wagner has a lot of really fast-moving
horizontal coverage.
yeah, to get her in. And then once she gets the shield buff, she also gets a guard point on some of those moves, which can actually make it kind of hard to zone her. So if Wagner gets in, it's almost the opposite story because Hilda's defensive options are like awful. Like her EX moves, like none of them are invincible. Her defensive options are like guard cancel, like fail off, 200 meter super, or mash.
Oh, wow.
Her EX moves are bad enough that her vorpal trait is that when she uses an EX move, she gets half of the bar she's bent back. Because... Okay, that's cheap. So what he did there was rising button.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't do assault, just normal jump, it's an overhead. But normally your jump out keeps going and you can't combo off of it. Because you can't special cancel air normals in this game on block. At least I don't think so. I might be completely wrong about that though.
Oh, wow.
But what he did was because he had vorpal, he chain shifted it. So he essentially spent chain shift to get a really almost unseeable high. But you can only do that if you've taken chain shift. So characters with normals like that, Linne has one too. Winning grid is really important on offense too. I mean, it's always important on offense, but it really helps you mix up game. Not that I believe Adam would be able to block Wagner's overhead anyways, but...
I respect the call out. In theory, it was even harder to see.
Yeah. It goes from like pretty much unblockable to guaranteed unblockable. I almost made a mistake and was about to eat my stick of celery, and I realized I was mic'd up.
Could have been ear shadowing. We appreciate
And
it.
that might be awful. Yeah, so I got hit by that overhead a lot today. That's also an overhead, I think? I don't know. I can't remember. Wagner has a lot of overheads that don't really look like overheads. She's definitely sort of the gorilla in your face, rush you down archetype character. And she's one of the better ones at it just because she has the buffs from the shield and the sword that give her additional properties.
So the shield buff is the additional guard points. What's the sword buff?
I think it gives her follow-ups on that charge, the pointy one, which lets her combo off it, I think. Huh. And they also, I think they both reduce like startup or recovery or both.
Just get better frame data.
Something
and you
like
get
that,
some
yeah.
Additional follow-ups. Okay.
Yeah. They're definitely both pretty good. I think people usually go for the shield one first just because the go point's really annoying. And I think it also gives the go point to your overhead, which is hilarious.
Why not?
Because like people will see the overhead and like start mashing, and it'll just like go point through it, and like they'll get hit and die.
Seems like good tools for a gorilla to have.
Yeah. I really like this Wagner color actually.
The Kula diamond.
Yeah, the cyan hair is doing it for me.
Auditioning for Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah. Valkyria Wagner. Okay, so there he did the EX move, and that gives him both installs when he does it. Also, if you cancel a special move, because you can cancel special into EX in this game, if you cancel, that was an additional follow-up, I believe. If you cancel special move into that EX pillar that gives you both installs, it's like +6 on block or some stupid shit. So it's just like free get in. Adam does reversal super because that's what we've come to expect from him. Yeah, C's plus.
All right. Sage managing to stay alive here. Trying to force a game 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Hilda can be a really frustrating character to play against, like, but especially in tournament, just because you feel like you're like, oh, I just have to hit her one more time. But she wants you to be impatient and like not take your time, because you'll just get like fucked up. Oh yeah, and he gold to him there, which is when you throw someone in block stun and there's like double the tech window. But Adam didn't tech it because what the fuck was that? So he just bailed off in his face, which I cannot imagine was intentional. Although there would be reason to do that. Normally not when you're at frame advantage.
Adam takes it 2-0.
So Adam takes it 2-0.
All right, well.
Oh my
Cam's
fucking
on
god.
screen.
Okay.
Good luck, my guys.
Cool.
All right. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. We are Downtown Rumble, coming to you live from the Blurry Pixel, 201 Queen Street in downtown Ottawa. So tonight we have some UNIST action coming up on stream. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough entrants in time to run Tekken tonight, so that bracket kind of fell short. But UNIST is definitely something that we're happy to say it's a new addition to our tournament lineup. Before this, we had Soul Calibur, which wasn't really seeing the greatest of entrants. So now we've got a new game. I'm good. But yeah, so now UNIST is in the new rotation. Indeed, it's funny. We have the week that Perfect World is near. Randy disappears and we run UNIST. See if we can't patch him in, get him in for the net play grand finals. All right, back again. Joining in the commentary, we have Sage. Welcome back.
Hello again. Hilda's cheap. Nah, I dropped some bad things.
I gotta say, the veil off in your face was interesting to watch.
It was so completely nonsensical. I didn't even punish it. Like I could have just killed him for it. But I like fuzzy shield, and then he just like recovers. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so we have Yuzuriha versus Linne, and we're gonna do buttons. I prefer button config at character select, but this is like second best.
It's an interesting option to be able to configure buttons before you're actually in the round.
I like being able to pause before the round.
Yeah.
All right, and we're in. So Yuzu's a really interesting character. She's got her sword stance. She doesn't have a lot of real mix-up, but if you can do her combos, then she hits like a truck. And she controls the neutral a lot because, of course, her sword hits like full screen.
That seems to be a trend in this game. It seems like over half the cast has just massive buttons.
Yeah, this is the full screen normal game. And you have to have a good reason to pick a character that doesn't have a full screen normal, like Linne. In this case, Linne has really good rushdown potential. She's got her air fireball, which is like a very plus version of Akuma air fireball. She can do the super fireball, which is like one of the most plus moves I've ever seen. And then she's got some tricky high-lows that she can do once she's in close. And she's got like a roll that's a movement option and stuff. Whenever she says Kuga, that's the air fireball. Oh, nice throw. That's the pressure. Oh, whiffs. That was nice. Whiffed assault A into throw, but Cam was like, nah, I'm teching that. Big sweep. So that like 2-hit crouching sword attack is her sweep, and you can do big damage if you confirm it, but Cam's just trying to like get the pressure off right now. This is like first tournament with this character, so he's gonna have some drops. One thing about her is she can actually combo off throw.
Oh.
So she's kind of like a frame trap versus throw character.
Is that relatively unique to her? Are there other characters in this game that can combo off throw?
Most people can't combo off throw outside of like weird circumstances. Like most people, they just throw and that's it. Hyde gets a combo in the corner. Gordo gets a combo in the corner and a worse combo mid-screen, and Yuzuriha just always gets a combo.
Oh.
There might be someone else I'm missing. And yeah, first game goes to Essay.
Forceful step is a masterpiece.
Cam defending the soundtrack. Forceful step is a masterpiece, is the quote.
Oh, this is Mika theme, right? Oh, I think that was the fake overhead into low version? Might have been the overhead version. Oh,
DP.
Scott has decided to unlock his DP potential. He normally doesn't play DP characters because he says it's too much power. Oh!
The pressure's
Just holding
on.
this pressure. Cam did a shield into delayed chain shift to take his turn. Nice blocks. Oh, gets thrown. And now Linne has all the grid. This combo's going to do a lot of damage. There's that super fireball.
He's
Oh,
out.
smart. Yeah, Yuzuriha has a lot of weird movement options, including just doing random super. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that move's not plus.
Just like that, Scott, 1 round away from taking it. He's really just owned the pressure. He just gets in and just does not want to leave.
Yeah. UNIST gives you a lot of pressure options because it has the reverse speed system, and a lot of normals are very delayable, or you can charge them to get different versions. So once you're in, it's like your turn until they use proper shielding to earn vorpal and then change shift through your pressure and do some kind of reversal or something. Oh, yeah. Crushes the 2A with some kind of sweep into combo. Oh, rolls to take the corner. Very smart. Nice. He confirms the sweep this time. Oh, drops the ender. It's still decent damage. Ah.
200 meter here.
No punish on that. I actually have no idea whether it's punishable or not. Oh, drops the confirm again. There's the throw.
Here we go. The pickup.
That's okay. It did most of the damage. Oh,
wow.
what a frame trap. Just stayed in the sword stance and unleashed the last option, which was a super slash. That's working. There's the frame trap. A nice juggle. This should be a lot of corner carry. Oh, it doesn't take the super ender. The combos are so cool.
Oh, wow. That just kept going.
It's a lot of damage. There, it gets the dash ender.
Oh, wow. The interrupt.
Yeah. A lot of times in this game, you try to do something clever or something that barely works and you mistime it, and the other guy goes like AA full combo. That's safe. He has a long road to come back here.
Oh. Handshakes are exchanged, and SA moves on to the bracket.
Yeah, 2-0 for SA.
And with that, Cam is eliminated.
Sorry?
And now we got Sage hopping up back on stream.
Oh,
Thanks for your
there I
time on
go.
commentary.
Well, thank you for commentating with me.
All right. We're progressing here along in our UNIST bracket. We have Sori Masen, aka bracketmanps, who's waiting to play against, or who's currently playing against Sora no Yakumo in a winner semifinals match. The winner of that will go on to play Hashdaddy, aka Blacksmith Maximus, in winners finals. Now in these losers quarterfinals, we have Sage and Steph Lechef. And the other side of that will be SA waiting to play the loser of Sori Masen, aka bracketmanps, and Sora no Yakumo. Big shout out to everyone who decided to tune in this Wednesday evening. We greatly appreciate your viewership. Here at Downtown Rumble, we're always trying to improve the quality of our product and give you the best viewing experience. We're trying to be your one-stop shop for all your fighting game entertainment needs every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock till 8, here at twitch.tv/Downtown Rumble. And speaking of big-time fighting game events, be sure to check out Click's Capital City Championship coming up at the end of the month. So the first weekend in March. Pretty much any game you could ever want to play is there, and it's hosted at a Click Esports. A great place. Good venue, a lot of great food and drink options there as well. So definitely be sure to reg for that. Check it out. We'll post a link in the Twitch chat here in a second. All right, here we go. Akatsuki versus Wagner. So Wagner just looking to own the pressure. Steph taking it back right now. Chain shift DP. It's a shield install, uses it right away. Akatsuki just spacing out those fireballs, gets clipped though. Oh, he's in. Big time damage, just trying to keep the pressure. Ooh, good overhead pickup. Here we go. Should be some good damage here. Yeah, okay, infinite worth. Doesn't kill, but has a good chance to charge some grid. Sage answering back now. He's got a chance to pile on some damage in his own. Beat Tatsu out of there. Just like that, Steph up 1 round. Straight off round start. Sage takes advantage of the situation after. Both installs up now. Wagner gets dangerous. Gets hit though, so they're gone. Steph on the pickup, switches position, looking to grab that corner position for himself. Sage on the sword install. Gets clipped by a fireball though on the way in. Air fireball to Steph. Closes out, takes game 1. Looking pretty nonchalant. Sage looking pensive, looking like he's got something figured out. We're right back into it. Starts it off now. Sage looking to continue with that pressure. Clipped by the random low and then eats the fireball in his wake up. With shield install and we're in. Ooh, good chain shift through it. Blocks a shield dash. DP, okay. In a sword install, but doesn't get to do anything with it. Both players are sort of feeling each other out here at close range. So set back to neutral. Sage looking to get in and follow up. Ooh, DP through. Steph just hanging out now, looking to throw those more fireballs. DP again, 1 round away from taking it. Steph really taking advantage of the projectile advantage he has, and the fact he can sort of control mid-range a little bit better. Sage trying to find a way in so he can crank up that damage. Oh, tags him on the low, no follow. Steph is just blocking it out. Gets tagged though. Sage with both installs. Still has sword install available. Not anymore. Steph now looking to apply some of his own pressure. Cracks him on the overhead. Chain shift into big damage. Gets him on the low again. Changes up his aerial approach timing with a dive fist. But now Sage looking to turn it around here. 3K and he got his installs. Force function. Oh, Steph drops the fall. Does not catch it, gets punished. But he picks up after the fact here. And that's it. Steph takes a 2-0 over Sage. So now if we look here, we have our winners finals. We have Sorry-Masen against Blacksibus Maximus. So we have Paul and Adam. Now here in the other side of losers quarterfinals, we have Sora no Yakumo and SA. But coming up next on stream, we have winners finals, where we have Paul, aka Sorry-Masen, against Adam, aka Blacksmith Maximus. aka Hashdaddy.
That's a bad idea.